Hello everyone, I'm Silverraptor and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode Run Attempt, Episode 43. So, I didn't show this, but we did have a little bit of change to our morning ritual. And that is that Shadowheart, with our level 6 spell, is now being able to start casting Diva. This new summon has able to basically Wrathful Smite at will anything. Give a Concussive Smash, Revivify, Fly. Overall, a very good summon. And with the benefit of both an aid and being thoroughly stuffed, they have 173 hit points. So, we're continuing on with our summons game.
No one back home.
I wanted to just showcase that. And I decided, since that was like basically the only change, everyone else just casted normally. I leveled up all of our hirelings as well. They are all at pretty good hit points. Karlak is now up to 162 with the full thing. And we're going to leave the rooms. Because we have a plan. And the plan today is Sorcerer's Sundries. Now, does this put us out in front? No, it puts us back in the Emperor's thing. I was scared of that, but that's fine. I am going to go to the lower city central wall, which is basically right where Sorcerer's Sundries is. And here we are. Everything has to load up. So let's just wait here for a second and wait for everything to load up everywhere. Okay, that's better. Well, mostly. But we can at least go in now and get this done with Aradin.
Let me back in, or bring Leroican out here, you tin tube. You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn Nightsong, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the Nightsong after me. Please tell me you found it.
Let's see. Who are you trying to get at inside?
Leroican, the wizard who set out the contract. He owns this place. And his little page boy inside knows how to get to him. Leroican said it'd be easy money. A smash and grab. Get in, get the Nightsong, go. Turns out his little relic was in a temple of Shah, beneath an army of goblins. Would never have taken my people in if I'd known.
Yeah, he's not exactly a good
Bring
person.
him back. But I can make Leroican cough up. Especially if you found the relic.
Can't let him. He needs to go somewhere else. Deception. Sorry, I didn't find anything. Where's the advantage from the hat? You like my hat? I like my hat too. Alright, sorry.
Hope you lost fewer people along the way than I did. Bloody goblins. Leroican should have warned us. Sod it. Enough. Leroican and his precious Nightsong just about ruined my life. If you value yours, I'd steer well clear of this place.
Alright, now we're going to move on in. Hello there, Roland.
You! What are you doing here?
I heard this place is for spell casting prodigies. Why are you here? You look a bit worse for wear. What happened to your face?
Nothing for you to worry about. But never mind that. What can I do for you?
Do many people ask about the Nightsong?
It's all I deal with these days. People claiming their trinkets are the real Nightsong, looking for the mountain of gold Leroican promised. There's even a pamphlet. Take one. They're on the desk.
I have information on the Nightsong.
Be very sure before you make to visit the Roakin. He's got a beastly temper. But if you really do know something, he'll want to see you. Head upstairs. You can find the way into his tower up there.
Alright.
Pity Gale isn't here. This is just his sort of place.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Nightsong, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Alright, I think it's this one, but just to be sure.
The Nightsong is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Yep, all of these are just if you don't know what the Nightsong is, but we do. We're going to talk to him and then say, we have the Nightsong. He said, well, bring her here. And we're like, oh, okay.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go. I see no Nightsong. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Nightsong in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time?
Not quite the enthusiastic welcome I was hoping for.
You'll have more gratitude than you know how to count once the Nightsong is in my hands. Do you have it or not?
What do you want with her?
She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple, to the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the Nightsong's face. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now?
Let's see here. Let's see. Deception. I don't need to deceive. Why do you want her so badly?
I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever.
I'll tell her to come here just to give her the satisfaction of ripping you to shreds.
We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination. Fail, and you give up the prize to the next motivated mercenary to encounter my contract. The choice is yours, but make no mistake. I always get what I want.
You must want to die really badly. Okay, and we are going back through the portal. And we're going to go down to the bottom. up the staircase just to be sure. Oh god, all of this has to load again. Okay. I just want to go here. And then we're going to go back to camp. And now we get to talk to the Nightsong. Finally, I've been avoiding talking to Dame Aelin all this time because I didn't want to accidentally piss her off due to the fact that, you know, the crime's right there. But yes, let's talk to her.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you?
A wizard called Lororican is looking for you.
Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin?
He's put a bounty for your capture, and now, no. He seems dangerous. I think we should put an end to him.
Magicians and their machinations. I have had enough for an eternity. I will wring his neck until he's dead.
Let's take him down together.
Oh, his end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship.
Yeah! Yeah!
Fly we to this Lorroakan right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
Yeah, our great friendship. Just, you know, ignoring Isabel right there. Yep. Alright, now we get to make my poor computer suffer once again. Oh, perfect, he swatched. Alright, I gotta do this.
I should speak up.
I have to do this.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Lorroakan, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the Nightsong, say Nightsong. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other.
Taxes.
You are not Mr. Marvin Hudd, the collections officer assigned to this establishment.
Persuasion. Trust me, your taxes will be put to better use in my hands. We have to. Give me that gold. And it's situational too, so I didn't need the hat, but I still had to do this. $35 on a difficulty class 20.
Logic detected. Petition approved. Enjoy. How else can I help you today?
Leave. How much did we get? Oh, how much did we get? I think a few hundred, but still. We got what we wanted. We're going to go back into this portal. And we're going to get into our fight.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the Nightsong, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
My God. The Nightsong is a person.
At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aelin. And you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
Oh, my apologies, Dame Bane. I meant no disrespect. I asked our mutual friend here to make an introduction that I might get to meet the famed daughter of Seluna. Forgive me for that impudence. Perhaps our friend can bridge the gap and do what I believe they came here to do?
Kill you? Yeah! Yes, I can stop you, Lorican.
My steel-hearted friend speaks true. Give me one good reason, Magus, why I should not strike you down where you stand.
Dane Aelin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind.
Now that's a lie.
You serve your mother Seluna, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years? You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature.
Too bad you're a
Perhaps
conniving
I
snake.
overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason.
I have more magic in my little finger than you do in this entire tower. You cannot stop us both.
A pity you didn't prove a more reliable ally. You could have reaped the rewards of my good favor.
They weren't worth it.
I'd hoped you to keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible. Boy, at the ready. Once I've taken control of the Asimar, she must go directly into the caging room.
No, Master Leroican. I would never have assisted you if I knew you planned such horrors. You lied to get the Nightsong here. Made us all believe she was nothing but a relic. I have seen what true leadership can accomplish, but never under your tutelage.
Watch your tongue, you child. I could make it such that no wizard in the realm will touch you.
If they're all like you, I think that sounds like an excellent bargain.
Oh, face us, charlatan! We who detest you so!
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
Okay, earth, wind, fire, and water. And that's his army. So, when he said, I am making this as difficult as possible, this is how... Oh, he's hasted. Alright, they're going straight for... Okay, not for the Nightsong. He's going straight for... Where are you going? Okay, you're going for us, right? Okay. That was nothing but a little tickle. Okay, now...
Let's have some coffee.
I have a saying for this. We could do this the easy way, or the way I prefer. And that is definitely what we're going to do. Okay, can we sneak attack? Excellent. So we can sneak attack. He's got immunity to those, which are linked to the elementals, I'm pretty sure. But let's just, you know, do this. Brad the Weak. Elemental Retort. That's a counterspell. And then we'll silently backlash him. I forgot to check his legendary. So that's Ow! How did that work? Okay. So... it doesn't have any legendary actions? Huh. Elemental Retort. When attacked, the affected entity can draw a siphon magic to cast Elemental Retort. When you take damage, you can retaliate, blasting your attacker with elemental damage from each Murdoch or release siphon. Okay. I don't know, but the Starry took quite a bit of damage. But this guy is weak to piercing for one hit. So, sneak attack at this. And his Starry is not doing too good, but neither is that guy. So, run on up and hit him with a Psychic Blade. Oh, how they fall. And yeah, why don't you go finish him, please? Alright, so that's done. Now we have to kill all of these things. Wrathful Smite? What do you mean I can't reach the destination? Fine, I'll fly right next to him. It's all because we're all grouped up here. Wrathful Smite! Ah.
This is gonna feel good.
Okay, we are raging. And let's see, what is this? Rush forward, yeah, all that. Yeah, we're all just kind of grouped up here. So what I'm gonna do, oh, I have this. Okay, we have to switch weapons here.
My little trick.
Good, critical hit. And then we're going to come back here and poke this guy. Yeah, luck with the far realm. This is all we're going to be doing today. Hellish Rebuke on Karlach? You're crazy. Alright, the Air Myrmidon is going for the Nightsong. I'm fine with that. The Nightsong is basically immortal. I'm going to attack this guy. Critical hit. And then let's fly over here. Alright. In the thick of it. Now what are you going to do? Go, Ghoul! Oh, okay, Flying Ghoul missed. That's fine. I'll need to get Karlach's AC up, and I know how to do it, but it's a little bit of a risk. But I think I can pull it off. Ow, we're taking quite a bit of damage. I don't like this. No, I don't. Jump here. Let's see. Psionic Blast. That's 35, 20 even. 35. Alright, so we're going to psionically blast this guy. Okay, missed.
My faith will protect me.
Okay, Shadowheart's turn. We're not going to do any more fights, so let's... Wait, what's it going to break? Guidance? Yeah, we're breaking guidance. Alright, Spirit Guardian, level 6. Okay. And let's go and kill this guy over here. Okay, not quite killed him. I'd like to get to that guy, so... I'll just use this. This won't. Alright, so Shadowheart did her thing. Blender mode achieved. Shovel. See if you can go kill that guy, even though you have very little chance to do so. Oh, really? 1 hit point left? Well, it's something. Okay. And for you, I'm going to Elemental Ward. To this Earth Myrmidon. Let's go and take him out. Multi-hit. And we even got a critical hit with that. Nice.
Can't even catch my breath.
Okay, and now it is my turn. Okay, so I can hit both of them with that. If I move up, how many of them will I be able to hit with
coming for you.
Mind Blast? Did I hit all 3? Am I not hitting that one? Okay, I am hitting him. Okay. Yeah, and it won't hit anyone else, so Mind Blast. And they're all stunned. That is excellent. And let's see. For a spell, in order to use... so this is the problem. Oh, now I see what the problem is. Okay. I just need to move this across. Now we have access to all of our spells and everything. So, Dominate Person. But, no, those are humanoids. Let's see here. Are they weak to anything? Not really. Okay. This is the problem with wizards, just trying to figure out which spell you want to cast in order to completely obliterate them. I am going to cast Blight. Let's cast Blight on the highest level one. This guy. So, Blight. Now that's damage. Then we're going to end our turn. Lunar Blessing. And Lunar Smite, and Air Myrmidon's dead. Moonbeam, that's dead. And now, Roland has some unique spells. He uses Mage Armor to get him into the fight. That thing's stunned. Zombie will go attack the Fire Myrmidon. Miss. Well. Alright, now it's your turn. Yeah, Elemental Warp. Alright, well, we're doing fine. So let's fly over here. And again, we're going to smite this guy. And miss again. And sneak attack. Luck of the Far Realm. Hellish Rebuke, yep. Psionic Backlash. Excellent. And then let's go kill... I can't do this because they're elementals, but let's go kill this guy. Executioner! Okay.
Now this is my happy place.
I am going to jumpity jump here. And we're going to throw this at that guy. Okay, why did we take damage? I don't know, but it doesn't matter because we're about to finish this.
Loroakan, you who would see me caged, you who would purchase my submission with profane gold. Let every wicked magus, every vile murtherer, each slaver and misery merchant see. Dame Aelin is watching. She is indomitable. And when her face lights the shadows of your wrongdoing, you are broken by its beauty.
Ooh, he got the Batman treatment from Bane. Woo, my mouse went over that way. Stop standing in the electrified water. Okay, let's talk to Dame Aelin.
For discussion.
The Firehead Fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel... sadness. Why?
Because you won't get to kill him again?
Perhaps. Yet if I could run him through 1,000 times, I wonder. Battle has tired my mind. Made me susceptible to flights of fancy. You were excellent in battle, as is your way. And I am proud to fight at your side. And you, tiefling, you did not embarrass yourself. I will catch my breath, then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
All right, Roland.
The Roakan is dead. The bastard is dead.
Bast, are you all right?
I am. Now that the bastard's in bits. Loroakan was a cruel and vicious man. By day, I'd tend the shop, but at night, he'd fire the most nonsensical questions at me. And for every one I answered wrong, he'd beat me. I could have killed him with my own 2 hands. But I kept thinking it was all a test. It had to be. I thought it was the price I had to pay to become a true wizard. I realize now he was just a sick, sick man.
Better late than never. He's dead now. It's over, and you've won.
I have. With your considerable help. I see things clearly now. If I wish to master the weave, I must do it myself. Thankfully, I have everything I need. Right here.
All hail Roland, master of Ramesses Tower.
Oh, I like the sound of that. I do indeed. I'll move Cal and Leah in immediately. The Roakin refused to let them stay here. They are gonna love the tower. I wouldn't have this, the tower, my family, without you. What can I do to thank you?
The city's under siege from the inside out. I need allies.
And you'll have me. I'll learn everything I can about the tower in the meantime, even if I have to rip this place apart. But know this. Ramesses Tower and its master are now your friends. And when the time comes, we will stand by you as allies.
Yay! Hang on, let me just check our gather allies. Where is that? I should have probably just opened up, got rid of this. Okay, Dame Aelin has a sworn ally. She'll have our back. Okay, good. That's what I just wanted to make sure, because my first time playing, she, after we did all of this, she just kind of floated off and wasn't there in the final fight, and that was very annoying. Okay, this is useless. You get +1 bonus to spell DC and spell attack rolls. I'm going to, hold on, I'll send that to Will for the upcoming thing that we're going to be doing with him. Alright, so he is dead.
What's inside?
But we are by no means done with the tower, because now we get to do a fun little thing of, I hope to get this tower, you're going to sit there and let me loot it. Okay, so let's go on up here. Let's go up this ladder. Okay, oh, come on. You're seriously going to be pissed off about the... Fine. Okay, so we can't do anything around here yet. He considers it his now. That's fair, I guess. But I'm still going to need payment, so we're going to fly over here. And wait for everyone to catch up. And we're going to jump here. Just make sure, yep. And then we are going to jump here. Okay, well, that was weird. Let's try this again. Okay, something's glitching out, but I can fly here. But can anyone else get down here, I wonder? Let's do false life. Alright, we're going to have to get everyone down here individually, it seems. Okay, you're able to do that. And let's just jump here instead of down there.
Just avoid that trap.
Ah, yes, traps. That's a thing.
Trust no one.
Alright. And if we need to, we can always just drink the fly potions that she has. I wonder what Arcana test we're doing. I don't think we have to worry about activating those because I know how to do it. Okay, you're here.
What next?
And let's see, we're gonna have you jump over here. And then jump down here. I knew Karlak wasn't going to know whatever arcane is saying I'm failing. Alright, let's get all the minions here. Shovel, you come on down. You know what? This is just going to be a jumping puzzle. I'm just going to skip ahead to when we get down here. Alright, we're all down. So now I'm going to do the short rest. And that still didn't get a star into full.
Below.
Below. So these are all the weave
Breathe
buttons
deep
and such.
and move.
My eye is able to see this. You need an invisibility thing. Clean up.
Clean up.
We do not want to activate. I just want to figure out which one it is. Oh, we're going outside. So we're going to go out here. Alright. And then we're going to come on down over here. And we have stuff here. No one should care. I'm so far away. See invisibility, that's, you know, to see the inscriptions below. So, like, none of this stuff I think has anything, really. Yeah, out here. But just double check with the things here. I'm going to do a full sweep around past all the gloves. This is funny. Okay, I'm just going to do it because it's funny. Where's the kaboom? Ah. Well, anyways, yeah, you can just rain fireballs down on the city. And nobody comes to investigate to go, why are you raining down fireballs upon this city? You know, I'm not going to care about what's in that backpack. Okay, it's bothering me. Okay, why can't I get that backpack? Okay, I can't reach it for whatever reason. I am not going to pry too hard into it. Snakeskin hat. It's just a hat, but I will steal it. No one's down here to get irritated with me. Okay. And then, here we go, an opulent chest. Arrow of teleportation, arrow of construct slaying, and gold. I will take that. Vaults. Okay, that's what we're looking for. And let's just get opulent chest security. This is all good stuff. I will take that. Thank you. And then let's us. How do we get that? Is it below? I hope that below doesn't take us too far. No, I think below. This is below here. Yeah. I hope it takes us down there. I think we could walk across that. I think that's a floor. Yeah. Perfect. Turn off this lever. Arcana. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do that, and I'm going to guidance myself. Excellent. Robe of the Weave. Arcane enchantment. You gain +1 bonus to spell save DC spells and attack rolls whenever Rare succeeds a saving throw. They regain 1/6 hit points and +2 armor class. Now, while that is good,
That might be worth a look.
I like what we have already with the charisma modifier. But with the armor class, this would be good for Gale. So I'm going to give that to Gale. And then we're going to go and do this lever now. Alright. And I have the guidance on. Let's do this. Excellent. Nice, good 19 roll. And we got this. What does this do? Compared to what I've got, I gain +1 bonus to spell safety and spell attack roll. Good. Alleviate the arcane burden of spell casting with the power of the stats. The next spell you cast doesn't cost a spell slot. Okay, I think our spell sparkler has excluded its usefulness now. The lightning charges are fun, but we no longer need it. I think, yeah, this is it. Free spell slots. Yes. The fireball we don't really need anymore. I'm going to send that to camp. I will keep the spell sparkler on us. It could prove useful down the line. Alright, now a star is going to be useful getting through all of this. We're going to disarm this display case. Excellent. Actually, I need to swap out gloves so that we have +1 to sleight of hand. Open up display case. I will get. Oh, high security vault number 1. I think I already stole that. Sorcerer Sunday's mystery door key. I'll take
Another
that.
step forward.
That's for above. What's in this display case? Scroll of Sunbeam. There's gonna be a lot of good scrolls in here. All right, everybody. All right, up we are. So let's go just do one quick check for any good chests, because these chests are all over the place. Ooh. These I don't care about, but everything else I do. Poison resistance, battle mage power. Yep. Oh, display case. Okay, that's just gonna go to camp. I will go to the vaults in a sec. Just do one quick look around the place. I think that is basically everything. Anything in this cabinet? Nope. All right. Let's go to the vaults, where the true prize awaits. Let's not activate cleanup. Belladonna. Okay, this. I have to go outside because there's all those good supplies out here. We need to do another alchemical thing. Belladonna, weave moss, Autumn Cronus, Autumn Cronus. Or Crocus, I should say. Be warned. Dear staff, following our meeting, be warned. Officially never touched Lorcan's magic weapons in tower. He alone knows which is where and why, and any mistake could prove deadly. May Vampire rest in peace. Ha! That's why I've got my invisibility seeing eye. So now I knew. Alright, weave button it is. Alright, what's that? Oh, Bane Malin, just ally. Yep. And now we have a bunch of goodies down here. Okay. There's so much to take, and plenty of time to do it. How many do I got? 7? Oh my word. 7. Oh god. Where is he? I've got 7. Okay. And they're all going to have to do this individually. Yep. Alright, let's get them all down here. And now, Karlak. Weave button. Okay, so now they're all here.
Watch your back.
Let's go and unlock this. But now I have 7 globes of invulnerability, which is basically a get out of fail card. I'm going to guidance him because Shadowheart is currently camming me with Arcana abilities. Alright.
Keep it together.
And the Red Knight's final stratagem before her time. This page contains that which left the material plane for extension.
Quite some valuable knowledge hidden between these pages.
Yeah, if we had Gale with us, we can learn this, but I'm going to keep this. This could be excellent for the fight against the Netherbrain. Alright, Gilded Chest. None of this we want on us, but we will take it.
Pave my path with corpses.
Metal trunk.
Build my castle with bones.
That, and then we have a gilded chest here. Roll a ball of ice. Alright, so there is currently, just double checking. Is there something back here? No. Okay.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Alright, through the door we go. Alright, so the next bit here.
Something good here. I hope.
Alright.
How delicious.
Starian, let's lockpick this. Child's play. Oh, these are good. I'm gonna send those to camp. Nothing back here? Okay. There's a lot of little illusion stuff here you need to be careful about. You could miss. There's so much in this chest, this tower that you can miss if you don't look around. Yeah, you can hold on to that. I have plenty. Yeah, like this. Okay.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Here's another fight that's going to be coming along here. Shovel. Invisibility, please.
How many die today?
All right.
How many die tomorrow?
Oh, you've arrived in the nick of time, saintly adventurer. I've been trapped for so long, I dare say I'm half mad. Ho ho! Thank you for sacrificing yourself to save me. Such courage brings a tear to the eye.
Clever. Let's see. Clever trap, but my patron will do much worse than bind you in the lamp. Free me.
You have a patron. Wondrous! I'm sure it will happily take your place. But until someone swaps with you, I'm afraid you're stuck in here. Toodles! Oh, freedom's sweet nectar. How I missed you. Oh, my rescuer left behind a servant. I'm terribly sorry for your loss. I'm sure you're at your wit's end without your master.
Now I could talk to them, or I could just go back to me and take my time looting all of these excellent things that are in here. Yeah, I am looting everything in this little, this place here. Okay, so we have a lot of supplies. Banana, red apple, purple grapes, elixir of fire resistance, a banana, another elixir, silver tray, silver fork, silver knife, green grape, elixir of hill giant strength. What's in this chest? Ah, perfect. Okay, so we're going to need to keep an eye. I'm going to open that up later. So I have it, so I don't have to look for that scroll. Let me grab this. Silver fork, potion of superior healing, banana, potion of supreme healing, another silver tray, another banana, green grapes, gold, healing, and healing. Okay. You, Cloud Giant Strength. Let's just send that to Karlak. Let's send this to Shadowheart, and this we just send to camp. Okay. Potion of Battle Speaking, I'll take. Oil of Dimulation. Okay, just grabbing everything that we can. Let me grab this. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. That. And this. That. And this. And that. Okay. And then we have all of these things to grab here. Well, you can see, I'm a loot goblin. I am a fast looter. They're still talking out there, and I just grab all of this. And into the chest, some gold. All right. So now, you're wondering, how do I get out of this? I'll take this. And then we have a scroll of summon Quasit. Different from Shovel. Shovel died, unfortunate.
Stars and blessed stones. You escaped.
Yes, and I want revenge.
I wasn't the ding-a-ling who touched the lamp. Very well. I do live to serve after all.
And we are in it to win it. Divine Smite. Or Wrathful Smite. Okay, that's a miss.
Some blood.
That's fine. Well, just throw in a rage because we can. And we're going to throw this at them. And throw this at him. He has 304 health. Okay, let's Hunter's Mark. And then we are going to get a nice sneak attack in on him. Excellent. And then we're going to do a Psychic Blade Strike. And then another swing. Ooh, critical hit. Perfect. Let's see here. He's got decent intelligence, so Synaptic Discharge. Okay, that's a miss. He's got high AC. What is his AC? 19. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of difficulty getting through to him. All right, multi-attack. That's good. And now the ghoul will come in. Ah, miss. Oh boy. Thunder Wave. I'm going to Psionically Dominance that to counter it, but I will Psionically Backlash him. He's at half health now. And... okay, so I can easily do the next spell for free. Let's Fracture the Psyche to make him easier to hit. He's also got Dexterity Drain, so his AC is now 18 thanks to that. Okay. So, let's... can I dominate him? No. Denied Continuous Laughter. Oh, yes, you bet. What? 81%? That he's immune to it? Okay. Good thing I know about that in the future. Shadowheart.
On I go.
We are going to Spirit Guardians at level 5. Okay. And then we are going to increase our AC, which is now 22. Okay. And the zombie can't reach, but I don't think he'll be able to do anything either. Okay, let's try it again. Wrathful Smite. Even with 55%, it missed. That's fine. We're going to Frenzy Throw. He's immune to prone. That's why he's immune to it. Lightning damage, and then sneak attack. And oh, let's bite him to death. Yoo-hoo. Didn't have anything on him. Alright. And we got some gold here. And we got, you know, some good stuff out of that.
Red.
Yeah, I'll do another short rest. There's no more fights in this tower. Oh, there are traps, so don't take the portal just yet. Oh, yep, there's lots of traps around here. Please see it.
That's curious.
Oh, the button's just to open the door. Okay, because you can come in from a different way. Yep, I'll take that. I will take all of these.
I'll give it a shot.
What's this material sorting?
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
Okay, I'll take all of these. The ledger. Ooh, okay, good saving. Scrolls, quills, other stuff, whatever. It's worth gold. I'm just gonna take that.
Exchange.
Okay,
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 1
Just resummoning shovel because it they disappeared when I summoned the other one. Okay, I'm just gonna take that. And then we go in through this door. And again, we've got some wooden chests.
Someone there?
I need you to lockpick them, Astarion. Excellent. Gold, listen that to me. Anything behind it? Nope, okay. You always have to double check basically every nook and cranny with this. And just 11 gold.
Moving.
Yep, I told you. I told you the stuff's hidden here all the time. Caution before the Seelie. Don't recount the experience of the Seelie court. And we have Scroll of Bestial Communion. We're going to save this for the final fight. Gosh, there's just so much good stuff in this tower. I've been wanting to do this, but I wanted to be level 12 just to ensure that I could get everything. Okay, so pick us all up. Diary of a Mage. Silver and glass. Get this. I'm just curious, anything good with this stuff? Nope. No, he's just saying, I want the Nightsong. Well, now you'll never get it. Your quest for the Nightsong has led to your death while you're seeking immortality.
Let's have a look.
Scroll of Feigned Death. Sure, we'll take it.
Moving ahead.
Alright, restricted area.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Alright.
A long way to go still.
Let's put a guidance on Astarion, because there's a lot of traps in here.
Keep your distance, darling. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
So we're going to disarm all of them.
A trap. Time to dance.
At least Karlak didn't set it off. And we're going to have to do this to every single room that we go into. We're going to be doing a lot of jumping around, so bear with me here.
Quite a collection of famed wizards. One for each door.
And then disarm this. Alright,
No
now
time to rest.
Karlak got that. I mean, Shadowheart got that. Astarion. I failed the arcane check of Esteemed Wizard. Boy, did I, do I think too highly of myself as a sorcerer.
Seems simple enough.
Alright, teleport in the first room.
Trap easy.
Someone's
This
left a
place
trap
is
out.
hungry for blood.
Alright, everybody hold your positions. Let Astarion dismantle all the traps here. First we'll do the marble plates. And then this. And then finally this. Okay, so we've got 4 doors: transmutation, illusion, and evocation. Now, here's the funny thing.
What to do?
The illusion door has a health. None of these have health, but the illusion does. And this is kind of clever, because you can actually break it down. And there's something hidden behind it. Like I said, you can't take anything for granted. Everything is hidden behind there. Whenever you deal damage with this weapon, you gain 2 turns of heat. So if you're doing a heat build, this is a good one. But otherwise, we're going to send that to camp. Okay, let's start with evocation. We'll go counterclockwise.
How considerate.
Okay. We're going to separate. And let's start disarming everything. We have to be very careful because we are going to be dismantling traps everywhere. And every room. Okay.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Okay, can someone else find this, please? Thank you.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Still
Okay.
breathing.
Alright, let's
Despite
double check
everything.
the doors. This one
Don't
has hit
waste a
points.
step.
Oh, I could have just done the lever, couldn't I?
Here we go.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Everyone out, everyone out, everyone out. Okay.
This way.
Now we will disable all of these marble plates. Okay, so that's done. We'll break this. And let's break this marble plate.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
Okay, so that's unlocked.
All's well that ends.
But we're still going to go
not
through
as bad
all
as
of
it could
these.
have.
Like I said, counterclockwise with the open door.
Let's
Start
see.
with gate. Okay, we're back here. So let's go through evocation again. So we went through gate. The next would be invulnerability. And we are... Oh, back at the start. Okay. Nope. Silverhand, yep. But we, like these, if I do evocation. Yeah, those won't budge. So we're going to do evocation again. And then from invulnerability, we'll do foresight. And are we back at the beginning? We are indeed. Okay. So then we'll do the next path. Alright, so evocation's done. We're going to do transmutation next. And I think there's traps here. Nope, we're back at the beginning. Don't worry, I'll brute force this. Okay, transmutation. That took us back to the beginning. Abjuration. Yep, I hear traps.
Keep a blade close.
Okay. Where are the traps here? Okay, no one can see it. So we're going to move along.
Traps. How considerate.
Okay, we're gonna have to do this. This is the annoying bit. Alright. Everyone come on over here. That's alright, we'll just take a little bit of damage. Ah, yeah, I put the death ward on the minions, so those even activated. Because I was able to cast more death ward spells. Ooh, a 1. That doesn't matter. We'll just continue. And we'll try with another trap kit. Alright, that's broken.
Father, they will die for you.
Okay. Anything with hit points, the silver does. And I think this...
Here
Oh,
goes
here we
nothing.
go. Lever?
Best be
Okay.
on my way.
Yeah, let's just disarm this.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out
We'll just break all of these traps apart. And then the gargoyle's head.
don't linger.
Everyone over here. Okay, and then disarm this,
Place is trapped.
and then we'll be perfectly safe. And then this lever.
Let's
Okay,
move.
so both doors
On my
are
way.
open, but we are going to now go
Cursed to
counterclockwise
put my hands on
with
everything.
Demon. Okay. So let's see. Silverhand, we did evocation, transmutation, run objuration. And we did demon. Let's try wild. Okay. I'm only doing this because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. I'm sure there's nothing else, but this is just in case. Alright, we did demon, we did wild, the last one's shadow, and if this takes us back to the beginning... no it doesn't. It takes us back one. You can get... it takes us over here. Well, we're basically done. So, let's just take the transmutation. Get back to the beginning. Okay. So we're going into Elminster. Elminster's vault. And there's a bunch of good stuff in here. Another scroll of invulnerability. I have 8 now. That is a lot. Oh, yes! I've been looking for this so very much. So we're going to be replacing our current hat. It served us briefly, but this one. When I deal fire damage with a leveled spell, aka Fireball, Flame Strike, Scorching Ray, I burn myself. You're like, why would you want that? Well, I also get an additional bonus action. With all of my illicit mind powers on the bonus action, this allows me to use up to like 2 illicit powers a turn. I just have to make sure I do one of the stuff with fire, and with me constantly getting temporary hit points, which I need to do that. Okay, that's going to go to camp, and I am kind of loaded down here. My word. That is going to go to Lae'zel. I'm going to organize everything by type, and then I'll send all of this stuff to camp. There, good. I am, well, still kind of weighed down. I think it's from a lot of food. Let me check the backpack. Yep, I have a lot of food in here. Let's send that to camp. Okay, that's not completely there down, but let's see any other potions that we can get rid of. The gold's probably a large bit of it. With this handbag, right? I can keep that. Okay, this I don't need. I'll send that to camp. This go to camp. All of these, I'll send those to camp too. And there we go. We are significantly less weighed down. Display case. Do I have? Nope, don't have the key for that.
Hello.
I have an Astarian for that though.
Let's see.
Let's lockpick it because I need that. Oh, do I absolutely need that? Guidance from Shadowheart. Technically, I didn't have to do that. Okay, gimme. The Necromancy of Say, and then I'll pick this up, and we are going to do that here. All right, Necromancy of Say, here we go.
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it.
Saving throw, read on, and wrest the power from the book. I'm thoroughly stuffed, so I have advantage against saving throws. Sweetstone feature, it's going to be a 1d4, Forbidden Knowledge, but it's a d20. Resistance, and a Elixir of Heroism from me. No problem. Let's do this. 17, I think we did it. Even if we roll 1 for every one of them. Hey, we just about did that. But yes, Dance Macabre is
As
mine.
you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
Absolutely nothing. I haven't learned a thing. I'll take that, send that to Shadowheart, and then we'll take all this. Okay, now I gotta reorganize something. Hello. Oh god. I need this for sure. I'm never going to attack, so I'm gonna just swap that over there. Thank you. Transfuse health. I'm gonna move that to there. Move that there. There, everything looks nice and neat. And then we just cover those up real quick. Yep. So now I can summon 4 ghouls to fight alongside me. My army grows.
Okay.
My army grows for sure. Alright. Arsonist oil. This will go to camp, but I will take that Elixir of Battle Mage power. That is actually what I drank earlier, but we drank, you know, our Elixir of Heroism. Okay. That is everything was here. Let's just double check the vases. You do never know. This place is just so full of wonder. Alright, so we're going to return. And then we go to Karthus. Yes. This is what Gale's after. And we will be giving it to him. A gilded chest. Arrow of many targets goes to Astarion. Arrow of Immature goes to Astarion. I will take the glaive +1. The great axe +1. Stacks of scrolls. Take those. Disintegrate. We are going to need to want to collect our disintegrates for sure. Planar binding. Witch bolt. Another disintegrate. Excellent. Let's get a great sword +1. Margaron's halberd. I know I'm weighing myself down quickly. Hello, Forebreaker. This weapon ignores bludgeoning resistance. Well, that is going to go to Karlach, and we can retire that other hammer that she's been carrying around with her.
What a charmer.
So this Keswick's Warhammer, or this. I'm just going to send that to camp. There we go. Lighten up Karlach's load a little bit.
Still in control.
Didn't even have to use a soul coin for that. Scroll of the Throne. Ooh, yeah, we want that. Magus be warned. Take the gold chalice. And the Annuals of Karthus.
Book on Netherese magic. Gale may like to know.
Oh, yes, he would. And that concludes our delve into the Wizard's Tower.
Been this way before.
All right, we got everything good. And
let's see what this does.
Let's go to the portal. And here we are. We're going to get these row books because no one can see us at the moment. Okay, nothing really good. And I don't want them to go, what are you doing down here? So we're just going to quickly just teleport out real briefly. And I think, yes, this is going to be where we are going to leave this plane because of the next thing that we're going to do in the next episode. Let's go to camp, and we are going to talk to Gale. There he is.
Just what I need.
Hey, Gale. I've got something for you, buddy.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page.
Give the book to Gale.
That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood.
A design... stay silent. Let him talk.
The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
You think? What? To what end?
To every end you can imagine, and 1,000 more beyond. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
Alright, let's see. You dismiss pants so easily, not all gods selfish. Do you think Mistra will let you do this?
I don't know. Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs. She may have no choice but to stand by and let events unfold. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor.
Talk about lover spat. I thought you were past this kind of temptation, Gale. You know exactly where you're such overreaching, but no, we're not going to do that. And you believe yourself to be that successor.
Not until this moment. But I can't help beginning to see such a destiny unfold before me. Powerful as he was, Karsus lacks some advantages I can lay claim to. I know Mistra intimately, and I carry a fragment of the weave itself within my body. Karsus achieved many things, but he never managed that. A long road lies ahead before the crown comes into our possession. All I ask for now is that you do not dismiss this possibility out of hand. Please. At least think on it.
I'm gonna let him have his godhood power. I don't think you got this all figured out. I won't stand in your way.
This is no passing whim. Trust me. If I can obtain that crown, it will affect us all. It's not a decision I'll take lightly. It's our future that I'm thinking of. Can't rely on anyone else to do it for us. For now, we've learned all we can. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image.
No.
A devil wielding the might of Karsus. It would be the end of everything.
Oh, look! Who just suddenly appeared. Hi there, Elminster.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
You don't seem surprised to see Gale's alive and well.
I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Karsus' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mystra asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
You really think... Sounds good to me. Gale could tell her exactly what's coming when we get our hands on the crown. That sounds stay silent.
Mistra's willing to speak to me again? Was this your doing, Elminster?
She knows what I see in you, just as I know what she sees in you. I was not born an old man. I know all too well what it's like to have a goddess fill your heart with longing. Looking at you is like gazing into a mirror that shows centuries long past.
The past is the past, Elminster. And the future is, well, still to be decided. By me. Not by Mystra.
If there is another way, I trust you can find it. It is not in your nature, or mine, to stop looking, to accept the first answer to any dilemma. Do what you can. Put that mind to work. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Okay, and now we can talk to Gale again.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
What do you think she wants to say?
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
I agree. It's time we head over to Stormshore Tabernacle.
After you.
All right. I think I know what we're going to do next episode. We're actually going to do a few more side quests and such, but we'll get back to the main boss rush afterwards. But I'm going to go talk to everyone, see what they have to say.
So, Mistress requested a chat with Gale. Unusually polite for a god. I do hope it goes well. We've pissed off enough gods already.
Yeah, let's see. We've got Bane, Ball, Mercule. Let's see. We've got Shar. Yeah, we've got Shar, who's pissed off at us. Potentially we could get Mr. pissed off at us. I feel like there's some more gods, but anyways. Let's see what everyone has to say.
I couldn't help overhearing what Elminster said to Gale. Not every day a god asks for a chat. Hey, maybe I'm invited too. I can be the muscle.
There we go. Alright, Lazel, what do you have to say?
The mother of all magic, they say. Let us hope Mystra brings Gale good fortunes.
Alright, we're gonna leave. And then we'll talk to the people over here. Shadowheart.
Poor Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience.
Alright, leave Will.
Mystra wants to meet Gale. Impressive. The only thing a god's ever offered me is a cold shoulder.
And what do you have to say, Halson?
Poor Gale. But Mr. is wrong about him. Perhaps he can yet prove that.
Alright, we're gonna leave. And we are going to end the day. Anyone else have anything new to say? Halson has something to say.
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you.
Not going to have a relationship with you, Halson. You're welcome.
You're too modest. I wager you don't even know how extraordinary you truly are. But I do.
I have to keep up at arm's length with a broom.
A very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now.
Yep, beat him off with a broom. Nope. Nope. I'm flattered, but not interested.
Truly? I thought you felt the same as I did. You saw to my needs here in camp with the care of a lover, not a host. But I respect your choice. If that's how you truly feel. Your friendship remains precious to me.
Thank you, Halson. I'd be lying if I said, I'm afraid I just don't see you that way.
I understand. And I still cherish our relationship.
We can still be friends.
Still, I could not have forgiven myself had I not taken the plunge. Better to have tried and failed.
Exactly. Never stay in maybes. Hello? Okay. That's fine. I think it will fix itself. Okay. Anyone else have anything else to say? Gale, you have something to say?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Nope. Okay. So we're going to leave. And we are going to go and sleep. Go to bed. Alright, what kind of food do we have here today? We've got bananas, some wine, apple, cinnamon roll, grapes, sun melon, lots of alcohol, and a fish head. Okay, interesting dinner. Alright. Okay, I'm cursed? Why am I still cursed? Okay, I will fix that in the next episode.
There is work to do.
So, Shadowheart, come on here. Why don't you please, before I forget, do the lesser restoration. Alright. And then I will go and take care of all of that in the next episode. But thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you all in the next episode of my honor mode run attempt to Baldur's Gate 3. Bye-bye.